Hey guys, me Dave. It's I think it's 11/4 or no 12/4, not 11, 12/4, December 2022. So it's about 11:30 at night. So I thought I'd do a little video. You know these guys in my program were they were giving Cody, our collie, seizures. They were doing this for reactions out of my relative and me at the same time. Sometimes they were doing it once a week, giving him seizures. Now, he went to the vet and everything was fine. The blood work was normal and everything was fine. So there was no explained reason why he would have seizures, okay? So I was looking at my calendar, and he hasn't had a seizure since September. It's been 2.5 months. I contacted some important people when he had the seizure. Hopefully they put a stop to it. Hopefully this guy, they got rid of him. That likes to hurt our dogs and all this stuff. It makes me sick to my stomach, you guys. They tortured my Doberman from 2015 until 2018. And they were hitting her so bad, they made me put her down. Okay. Now, this is one of the things they like to do in this program. It's like, yeah, they can try to get you to kill yourself. They'll put a gun on the table next to you and try to get you to use it on yourself. This is what they do. They bear no responsibility for anything. They will provide you with the tools to hurt yourself or to hurt your dogs. They'll torture your dogs to hell. So they're in misery and they're being tortured so bad that you almost put them down. And it's justified in their sick mind. This is justified. It's like, well, we didn't do it. He put his dog down. Well, because she was having so many medical issues, she couldn't walk or anything else. And they were hitting her. So in their sick mind, this is justified. Where they think, well, you put her down. That's your own fault. When really, in reality, is that they were torturing her so bad that, a 13-year-old dog, you guys, 13 years old, that you put her down because you don't want her going through the pain and the misery of torture. It's really a sad situation. But this is what they do. They want to put the blame on you. They want to provide you with the knife. They want to provide you with the gun. They want to say, well, here's a gun. Use it on yourself. And all this stuff. Here's a knife. Use it on yourself. Cut your neck. Whatever. It's they're they're taking the responsibility off themselves and they're blaming you, the victim, to hurt yourself or something like that, and that's what these people do. They're saying, well, it's not us doing it, it's you doing it. You take a gun, blow your head off, that's your fault, and they're okay with that, and that's the sick part of this program. They want to set it up to where if you hurt yourself, they will provide you with a weapon, and they'll take no responsibility for their actions, because it is the AI, and I know it's a supercomputer and everything else, but they can do things manually too. Um, so they will do that type of stuff, just like with your pets. Um, they will torture your pets, so you have to bring them to the vet, either put them down or figure out what's wrong with them. And they will put that on you. Well, you put your dog down, and they take absolutely no guilt, no responsibility for what they're doing, because you don't want your pet in misery and all this stuff. It's really a sick psychological program. It's totally psychological, mind games. That's sick. Okay, so that's what I'm going to say about that. Another thing I want to talk about is people in the community. I don't think this is true, you guys. People in the community say that we're being broadcast on the dark web. I don't think that's true. Where do they come up with this? The thing is, we gotta have proof. We gotta have proof of this. We can't just come out and say this. Okay, we gotta have proof. Are they broadcasting us on the dark web like a live show, like where they're charging people to watch us and being tortured and going to the bathroom and taking a shower and all this stuff? Are they broadcasting us to viewers on the dark web for entertainment purposes? Are they charging people to come and watch us and to be tortured and all this stuff? They could. I'm not saying they can't, but I don't think they're doing that. I've heard this several times for several years in the community. A lot of the people talk about this are not real TIs. I don't necessarily believe that. Do I think I'm being broadcast on the dark web? I don't do anything very entertaining. I don't really do anything. I'm pretty boring, actually. I watch some TV. I cook. Do some things. I'm pretty boring, you guys. Who's gonna pay to watch me be tortured? Make a fetus all night and everything else. I don't think they're doing that to us. It would, that would, that would, that would be like a separate system, internet system or something to broadcast us, over the internet, so people could watch us be tortured and all that stuff. I don't think that's happening. I really don't think that's happening. But people, perps talk about that in the community, that they're watching us on the dark web and everything else, and people are paying money to watch us and everything else. I don't think that's happening for real, you guys. That is a perp narrative. You got to remember, these perps have talking points. On Facebook, on these calls, they have talking points. They have to hit on these talking points in order to meet their goal. They're getting paid to hit on these talking points. Okay? So they have certain talking points. They talk about child molestation. They talk about the NWO. They talk about the Illuminati. They talk about the dark web. People are broadcasting us. They talk about all this stuff. This is their talking points. They have to hit on these talking points. And I'll tell you something. Thank God nobody goes to these calls. They may get 50 or 60 so-called people on these calls. But nobody really goes to these calls, and nobody listens to these calls, and nobody important goes to these calls. I don't know why they're spending the money to discredit us on these calls, because that's what they do. They discredit real TIs. And it's the same way with Facebook. We have perps on Facebook talking nonsense, talking aliens, talking reptilians, and all this stuff. We really have a group of it's an army of perps out there to discredit us. What that shows is that shows that they're threatened by us. They're threatened by us. They are so effing threatened by us because they're afraid we're gonna win, and we are winning. We're gonna win. Okay, now I said it 1,000 times. This is out. Government workers, FBI agents, CIA agents, everyone is being hit with these weapons. There is thousands of victims, government workers, and there's thousands coming out every single day that are being hit with these weapons. That is working in our favor, you guys. That is working in our favor. They're going to team up with TIs, and we're going to get this out for TIs. It's coming, you guys. It's coming. Don't mind these perps. These perps, I need to collect evidence. Go to Dr. Hoffer and see if he does the eye test and does all these tests for you. And it says you're a TI. Go try that, But I don't think he's going to, because he is contracted by the government not to help TIs. So this is coming out. It's out, you guys. It's out. They just don't know what to do with it yet. They're gonna have to do something after the holidays, after Christmas, after New Year's. This is coming out. They're gonna have to deal with this and deal with all the victims of this. That they're gonna have to do something with this. Help is coming, you guys. Help is coming. This is out, you guys. It's out. We just gotta attach our name to it. That's all. We don't need lawsuits and all this proof and all this bullshit. If Dr. Hoffer was legit, he would do the eye test and do other tests. He can tell if you're being hit with these weapons. He said it on CNN. He can tell. He's not going to do that yet for TIs. TIs have a little bit of a long road to get to that point, but we're going to get there. We're going to get there. And they're going to realize there's thousands and thousands and thousands of us begging for help to help us. Because these people are torturing the hell out of us. Send us to the hospital, send us to everywhere, torture is so bad, you guys, that we can't take it. So we go to the doctor, we go to the hospital. We can't take it. We're calling everyone. We're calling, when you get hit super hard, you call everyone for help. You call the Department of Justice, you call your representatives, you're contacting everyone, CIA, FBI, everyone. You're contacting everyone for help. You want someone to help you when you're being hurt. And that's what a real TI does. We get so desperate for help. We contact everyone. And we want help. We want to be saved. Our time is coming, you guys. Our time is coming. This is the biggest thing that's ever happened to TIs. And it will come out. It's coming out, you guys. It's coming out. And we will be saved someday. And we're going to be out of this program someday. We're going to be out of this program someday. And they will help us. They will help us. I swear to God. They're going to realize they can't shove us under the rug forever. They're going to help us. So my battery's dying. I gotta cut this off. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later.